Sometimes it's going to be necessary to find an area of a composite figure by subtracting two areas. That's going to be the case in this example. So in this case, we have probably the world's creepiest shower because we have a shower wall that has a rectangular window in it. And let's not think too much about why there's a window in this shower or who would want a window in their shower, but let's just kind of focus on the geometry in this problem. So what I want to do is I want to retile this wall in the diagram, this rectangular wall, but I'm not going to be tiling the window. Again, we don't want to figure out why we're not retiling it, but these people want to have a window in their shower. So I don't want to cover up that window. So what I'm going to need to do to find the area of tiles, or the area of this, and figure out how many tiles I'm going to need, I'm going to have to find the area of the rectangular wall, and I'm going to need to subtract the area of that octagon, because I do not want to include tiles. I do not want to include that in my area. So in this case, we'll be subtracting. We have a hole in our figure, let's say. So that's going to be our thinking. Let's go ahead and do some calculations and figure out what area we're working with. So the rectangle is just a rectangle, so the formula for area is base times height. They've told us that the wall measures 8 feet by 10 feet. So multiplying 8 by 10 gets me an area of 80 feet squared for the wall. Now that's the entire wall. However, I'm not going to be including tiles over the window. So we need to subtract that area. So a polygon, recall, an octagon or any kind of polygon, is 1/2 sand. 1/2 times the side length times the apothem times the number of sides. So the side length they've told me in this window is, where is it? 1 foot. The apothem they've also included, they said that's about 1.21 feet. And then the number of sides, n, well, we're dealing with an octagon, so that's going to be times 8. So reaching for a calculator or pausing the video if you need to do the calculation yourself, the window has an area of about 4.84 feet squared. And as we discussed, we're not including that window in our area calculation. We don't want to tile it over. So I'm going to end up subtracting those figures, those numbers, to figure out what area I do want to tile. So subtracting those gets me an area of 75.16 feet squared. So that's the entire area of the wall minus the window. So that's the area that I want to retile. So working with that information, let's do our application step. One box of tiles will cover 20 square feet. So figuring out how many tiles I need how many boxes I need will be a matter of dividing. I have 75.16 square feet that I'm working with. Every box covers 20 square feet, so dividing those gets me an answer of 3.7 boxes. As we discussed in the last video though, it's very important in these real life problems to think about the context. I can't go into the store and buy 3.7 boxes. I can't take 3 boxes and take a 4th box and throw some tiles away and ask for a cheaper price. I would need to, in this case, round up, and I would need to buy 4 boxes. I need a little bit more. Even if my answer came up, let's say the answer came up like 3.2 on some other problem we were doing. If I round, I would probably round that to 3, but buying 3 boxes wouldn't be enough. In these kinds of problems, you always need to round up, and no matter what, you're going to need to buy more because 3 boxes wouldn't be enough, so 4 boxes. And then one more step, they've asked us to find the cost. So if every box costs $1.99, we need 4 boxes. They're $1.99 a piece. The total to retile the world's creepiest shower is going to be, for tiles, $7.96.